Hello, YouTube. Higgly Wiggly here, bringing you some Ty, the Tasmanian Tiger. First installment of this game. There is 4 of these games. We'll be playing for sure the second one and maybe the third one. The fourth one we probably won't play at all because it's really not good. It's a 2D side scroller, and I'm not a big fan of those type of games. So, without further ado, you can change it to hardcore mode, and hardcore mode is if you die just once, you like have to restart the entire game all over again. So we're not going to do that. Um, just play on normal. And 1 second, real quick, check, make sure. All right, yeah, we are recording. Good. You had a little bit of difficulties with the not wanting to record properly, but it looks like it's recording fine now. All right.
I gotcha! Okay, Ty, I'm it. Catch me if you can. Don't move, mate. I'll get help.
Don't be afraid, Ty. I am Nandu Gilly, the Bunyip Elder.
G'day, mate.
It's time you knew the truth. Years ago, a great battle was fought over the fate of 5 mystic talismans.
Dinosaur ancestors were here first, you stinking furry mammal opportunists. Remember the comet! No! You mammals don't deserve to be at the top of the food chain! No! Once and for all. Ah! Oh, my head! Never, never, never! Bye-bye.
Those brave few who challenged Boss Cass were trapped in the dreaming.
Mom? Dad?
Word grows that Boss Cass is seeking out the talismans again. He must be stopped at all costs. It's up to you to find the talismans before he does.
It's up to me to save my family.
Oi, Ty! Are you okay?
Maury? Oh, am I glad to see you. Oh, you're never gonna believe what just happened.
I was playing in the forest when the ground suddenly... And that's when you showed up.
Right. Sounds like you've got a fair dinkum adventure ahead of you, mate. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. I'd much rather be at home watching the footy. But I tell you what, you do the adventuring and I'll help you out where I can.
All right. So this is like the...
Welcome to Rainbow Cliffs, mate.
He's just going to explain
By
it.
the way, whenever you see one of these signs, I won't be far away. I've heard that if you press the action button, you can talk to me, whatever that means. Okay, now let's get down to brass tacks. If you're going to be out adventuring, then you'll need another boomerang. And I know just the place to find one. Head down to Bly Bly Station. I'll meet you there.
All right. So before we even head down that way, a few things go. So this is like the main hub world, you could say. And each of these hub worlds, there's going to be 3 levels and a boss. So this is like the first one here, of course. There's a couple more scattered around. So each one there'll be collectibles we have to collect, and I am going to be collecting everything. So right now you start out with just 1 boomerang. So our first adventure is going to be getting the second one, because right now all we can do is just really hop. We can't glide. If we get a second boomerang, we can glide.
G'day, Julius.
Now, if I just reroute these wires to...
I said g'day, mate. Are you deaf?
Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just making some last-minute adjustments. Well, you must be Ty.
G'day. So, you old coot. What's this contraption do?
This contraption is the key to finding the talismans. Why is this so? It's quite simple, really. It uses an oscillatory microfeeder to scan for trace energy signals that match the unique power matrix of the talismans.
Huh?
Like a big nose that sniffs them out.
Oh.
Ah. And thunder eggs are the key to powering the machine.
Thunder eggs? Oh, they're as rare as hen's teeth, mate.
Couldn't you just use batteries?
If only it was that easy. You see, this machine doesn't just find where the talismans are, it actually teleports them here.
Struck me lucky.
And that, my friends, requires a great deal of energy.
So, how is Ty here gonna find all these thunder eggs?
Hey, I was just wondering that myself.
A reasonable question. I've created these portals to lead Ty to areas rich with them. Of course, they won't just be lying all over the place.
Just our luck.
A lot of them will have already been found. The trick will be convincing the locals to part with their prized possessions. But I'm afraid I can't help you with that. If you're as resourceful as they say, Ty, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Righto, Ty. There's no point in mucking about. You've got to find a second boomerang. I'll see you in 2 Up.
Alright. So the first world that we'll be going to is called 2 Up. It's like a tutorial
This
world.
billabong has got the lot. Gum trees, wallabies, and even a koala. There's plenty to do here, so let's get a move on. Listen, mate, I solved your problem. I found you a second boomerang.
That's great. Where is it?
See that tree over there?
Yeah?
Well, it's not there.
Right. Well, where is it?
It's on top of Frill Neck Peak.
Oh, great.
Oh, don't worry. You'll just have to jump, run, rang, and bite your way there while avoiding Boss Cass's henchmen. Look, mate, life wasn't meant to be easy.
So, here we go. So there is 300 opals that we have to do. Each of these is a different thunder egg. That gives you a little hint of what you have to do. So there's a time attack, find the 5 bilbies, glide the gap. The yellow things are golden cogs. You use them to get yourself new rings. Every 15 you collect, you can get a new ring. And then the pictures is just gallery things. I will be collecting them, but I won't be doing that till like after I beat the game and I have the info ring. I'll use it then. But yeah, and there's different skins too that you can select from. We'll just keep the original.
Beauty, Butler, Bonza! I got one!
Yeah. 1 down, 71 to go. Come on, let's get a move on. I reckon those dummies are a complete waste of space. Only last week I used one, walked 2 blocks, was clobbered by a frill, and then woke up back on the dunny, which was the best place to be given the surprise I got. Julius reckons it's got something to do with the space-time conundrum. But if you ask me, I think it's a load of bull dust.
So, you're saying that if I have an accident, I'll end up back at one of these?
Something like that.
Alright, so if you die, run out of health, this is like a checkpoint basically. So.
Truth time! You've got a fair set of choppers on you. I reckon you could put them to good use by pressing the bite button. Get it? It's choppers. Bite button. Never mind, Ty. Move on. Have a go at those crates.
So not only is Ty equipped with a boomerang, he can also just
I
bite
was speaking to
things.
a bloke down the local watering hole, and he reckons you can use your rangs to take care of enemies and smash things.
Shoe Ripper!
He said something now, wait a minute, he said something about pressing the throw button to use them.
So those there are just like bottom line basic enemies. Eventually we'll come into some where you can only kill certain ways. So I will be finding, like, collecting the secret items that I do know about. But there's so many and I don't know them all.
No, not more cages.
Struth! What happened here?
Boss Cass did this. He's caged all your bilby mates and hidden them across the land.
Oh, yeah? Well, big mistake. No one messes with my mates.
Now there's a thunder egg in each area if you free them.
No worries. Unless you're Boss Cass.
You young'uns, have it easy these days. If you want to get a better look at your surroundings, just wiggle your camera stick. And you can adjust the camera distance by pressing the camera distance button. In my day, we had to get off our backsides if we wanted to see the world.
Alright. So there's a couple golden cogs that I collect here. Oh, another thing to note, Ty can't swim just yet. You do learn how to swim, but as of right now, he does not know how to swim.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard about this bloke who found 300 opals, then took them to Julius's opal machine. Anyway, something weird happened, and he ended up with a thunder egg.
So now he's talking about collecting all the opals. Collect 300 of them, you get a thunder egg out of it. So.
When I was a lad, there was this kid, Toothy Malone, I think his name was there, who could bite his way through a dozen pies in less than a minute. These aren't pies, mate, but I reckon you could chomp the lot by pressing the bite button quickly. Try biting them quickly to reach that thunder egg.
So that noise right there, where it's like a whistle or whatever, is that is where one of the bilbies is at. And here's our first instance of enemies being a little bit different. These guys here take more than just one boomerang hit. So yeah. So once you collect 100 of these, you get this thing called a supercharged bite. And if you do that, you can collect all of the opals that are near you in an area. But you can't hold it in for too long, otherwise you'll activate the bite. And it's like it's a really powerful bite. I just never use it except to collect these a little bit quicker. Ouch. Now Julia's going to talk about the golden cog here.
Yes, yes. This just might do.
G'day, Julius.
Oh, hello, Ty. You know this golden cog just might be perfect for my latest invention. The Cogulacious Boomerangorous Extrapolator.
Right, what's that?
Why, it's a machine that creates experimental techno-rangs. I need golden cogs to build a new one, 15 to be exact. And if you find enough, bring them to my lab in Rainbow Cliffs and I'll build you a new boomerang.
You're on, mate.
Alright. Some of the boomerangs he offers isn't really that impressive. But well, of course, you know, collect them all. It's not until the second game when you start getting like new boomerangs that are cool. Now this is over here is an area you can't reach until you get the second boomerang. You just can't make that jump without gliding. So and that down there, or you can't really see it. That down there is an extra life. If you grab it, can't get it right now because of
Julius
not being able to
told me
swim.
to tell you this, but I have no idea what it means. Apparently, according to Julius, you can lock your camera on to enemies at any time by pressing and holding the lock-on button.
And there's another enemy you can't beat without biting them. You can only bite that type of enemy like that. Alright. But every 100 opals you collect, you get a super bite. So I'll go ahead, next enemy I see, I'll use one of them to show you what it looks like.
Well, I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it with my own eyes. You actually found the second boomerang. Well, there's no time to sit around and feel all pleased with yourself. You're gonna have to put that new rang to use. You see, I had a thunder egg I was gonna give you, but a bunch of frills stole it. You'll have to take them all on to get it back.
Alright. So before we head over there, we're gonna hop over here. Grab the extra life. Not get bit by the crocodile. Then we'll go ahead and maybe. There we go, finally. Take care of the crocodile. Alright, so this is what that super bite looks like. And it's cool and all, I just don't really use it that much. That's what I mostly use it for, is to collect stuff from a distance like that. When those opals get thrown all over the place.
Well, it looks like today wasn't a complete waste of time. You seem to have learned a thing or two.
Oh, yeah, you're too right.
You know, there's one other thing I could show you, but I don't know if you're ready for it yet.
Yeah? Well, what's that?
Well, a mate of mine who knows a mate who knows a mate who knows another mate says you can use 2 boomerangs to glide long distances.
How?
It's simple, really. You jump, then press and hold jump again to start gliding.
Right. Is that safe?
Safe as houses, mate. See if you can glide across this gap to reach that thunder egg.
You ripper!
Look at that. Me mate's mate was telling the truth after all. Just as well I didn't call for an ambulance. Well, lad, you made it through with flying colours. And as a little extra bonus, a stopwatch will appear near the start.
Okay. What's that for?
The racetrack. You can race the clock to win another thunder egg.
Right. I'll give that a go later.
Well, that's enough gas bagging from me. Let's head back to the Bly station.
Alright, so obviously we didn't collect everything just yet, so you can leave and come back and collect stuff later, but easier just to get it the first trip around.
See these funny looking mushrooms? A bloke down at the local watering hole reckons that if you stand in the middle of them, something weird will happen.
It's just a teleporter, is all this is. It takes you right back to the beginning. We'll go ahead and do
Welcome
this
to the
racetrack.
Race to the finish as fast as you can, mate. The checkpoints will lead the way. But miss one and the race is over. Good luck.
Alright. So, not too hard. The further in the game you get, the harder these are, because then you'll start racing other people, and there's a guy named Rex, and he's a cheater. Not so much that he's a cheater, it's just that he's a platypus, and he swims really fucking fast in the water. His only thing that helps you out is that he's slow on the land.
That was a ripper of a race, Ty. You're faster than a long-legged emu with a case of the bellyaches. Case of the bellyaches. I reckon you've earned this. Whoa, you beauty!
Now I just gotta get back to about midways into this level, which will be a little bit quicker since we have don't have to collect anything. We just run straight to. Darn to think it'd been a little bit faster. Probably just to take the mushrooms back. Oh well. Almost there. Alright, so that I just collected is a magnet, and the magnet does kind of like what I use the super bite for. It just brings that closer to you. I just collected everything. So let's go ahead and climb up here. We'll grab this last thunder egg, and then the last.
Wasn't a half bad effort, Ty. I reckon with a little more practice, you'll get there. Cool.
The last build by is right here. And then only thing left to do is turn in the 300 opals and find one more gold ball, which it's right over here. This here is I don't know if this guy will talk about it or
Who
not.
would have thought? All you have to do is...
Okay, yeah, no, you ain't gonna talk about it. This here just turns into this, like, beast here. You're indestructible. And you can take out, like, multiple enemies at once. But, like, as soon as you get in the water, deep water, it'll disappear. But then it also disappears after a certain amount of time as well. So almost didn't make that. I would just get out of here. Or I guess turn this in first, then get out of here. Alright.
found it. I found it.
Let me see that. At last, a mystic talisman. It's time to move out. We got 4 more talismans to find. You there, fetch my bags. Soon unimaginable power will be mine. Mine.
Alright. So now you notice that the timer here is sticking down.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Thundereggs power this talisman machine.
Okay.
Make sure you visit all the portals.
Alright, so now we just need 9 more. Each level has 8, so technically we could finish like 1 more level and then just go get 1 in the next level. But that's not
Welcome to the Great Barrier Reef, full of beautiful fish, friendly natives, and inviting sandy beaches. It's a beaut spot for a swim if you know how.
Alright, so this is where we're going to cut this video at here. I'll see you guys in the next part.